Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions. It's in partnership with our local schools and community sponsors. I'm Deputy Soto along with Christopher Janish and Caleb Franklin coming to you from Spiegelberg Stadium. Today, the site of the 35th annual Black and Blue Bowl between North Medford and South Medford High School, and it's going to be a dandy. We've got great weather for it. We're glad to have you with us. Welcome to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for events on TableRockSports.net, and our sponsors help keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know that you appreciate their support. Please support Table Rock Sports also by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and click on the red subscribe button. When we come back, we'll hear from our coaches on what they think about tonight's contest, about playing football in April, and the rest of that. All more coming up in just a minute here on Table Rock Sports. We're back after this.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
And welcome to the Bills Glass Coaches Corner here on Table Rock Sports, here with Steve Turner, head coach of the Black Tornado in the 35th annual Black and Blue Bowl, my 15th. How many does this make for you?
You know, I don't know. I haven't counted them. It's far from my mind right now.
So, the parents that come to this game, they have multiple kids that have been in this game and seen this game. These kids, I've been calling their names on the PA since they were in Pop Warner. I mean, does a community get it any better than this?
No, it doesn't. I mean, I don't think a lot of these people know what they have here in Medford. It's not like this anywhere else. I mean, this is a special place, special town for football.
You know, it's like you look at these kids and, cassette after cassette after cassette. I mean, it's like, they all just kind of generation by generation, they all bring the next sibling into it. And you got 3 kids that have all played in this system and come up in this game and remember it. I mean, these are like lifetime memories these kids are doing.
Yeah, well, you would hope every game, every experience would be a lifetime experience, but I think this one's just a little bit more special.
Makes the Friday night like that. I mean, you got the Black and Blue coming up. You got School Pride, but, the shortened season, so you got this game and one other game and then no playoffs or anything. I mean, the focus of the team facing the rival, how hard is it to keep the kids focused on the X's and O's and not get too hyped up?
I guess that might be the secret to coaching. I don't know. It's not so much who we're playing, it's who we're playing for.
Okay.
And that's the message to our guys tonight. Yeah, South Medford is an important opponent, but every opponent is important. We respect our opponents all, but who are we playing for?
And tonight, this game is on an April night. Do you ever think you'd be playing football in April in the United States?
No. And I'm pretty dang old, and I never thought of it at all.
I mean, we said the same thing, but I mean, you couldn't have asked for better weather, conditions, and all of that. A little bit of a light wind, but that just keeps the sweat dry.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better night. It's almost like that third or fourth week in September, where the temperatures aren't in the hundreds, and it's beautiful out.
Well, it's a great night for football. The 35th annual Black and Blue Bowl coming your way in just a minute as we count down to kickoff here on Table Rock Sports.
To get from here to there. By using public transit, bicyclists can go farther, save money, and improve the environment. RVTD. Here to get you there.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
You need to get from here to there. Using public transit to get to and from work gives you peace of mind and can save you money. RVTD. Here to get you there.
And welcome to the Bills Glass Coaches Corner here on Spiegelberg Stadium, and it's football in April. What the heck's wrong with that? We're here with Bill Singler, head coach of the Panthers. I mean, God, we're glad we're back on the field with kids playing football, but my God, it's April, it's hot.
Well, it is. It kind of reminds you of an early September game. Yeah. So, the good Lord's been nice to us today. We don't have to worry about rain and bad conditions, and, we're at the end of this season 2, I guess, is what they call it. And, hey, we're just happy to be playing, Demi, and we're really excited to have the opportunity to play in another black and blue game. And, hey, let's bring it on.
The 35th. Now
is it the 35th?
It's according to BG Gould. I mean,
don't mess with Beach.
Yeah, who can doubt those stats? The book that came out was the 35th annual, and it's like, I come to think that this is my 15th. And how many of these have you been?
This will be 23 for me.
23 out of the 35. Yeah. Okay. So now, what's different about today's game besides wearing masks than in the beginning?
Well, shoot, we've been at this a long time, and so it's kind of nice to get into a game situation, into game weeks. We started kind of working out outside in our cohorts, groups of 10, back in July.
And pylons and pillows.
Oh, yeah. And so we did that stuff off and on. Then, of course, we hit the Alameda fire, which put the curtail, on workouts and for about 3 weeks there. And then we got back at it again, 1st of October, and had our fall season, kind of some 7-on-7. We got to do some fundamentals, nothing team-wise, but we could work out individually. So, we've been with the kids. And, I guess looking back on it, it's been a long haul, Demi, but the best thing about it is these kids have had something to look forward to. Right. They've looked forward to coming out to practice. They look forward to seeing their teammates when the regular student was home. Right. They weren't doing anything. And so I think
you can't play football on Zoom.
No, it's a little tough, but they like Madden. They do like Madden. But, so we've really developed, honestly, and our freshman coaches have said that, we've developed probably more of a relationship with this group than in years past because we've been with them for 9 months. Yeah. When regularly it might be only a 5 or 6 month deal, right. And so it's been a long haul mentally, physically now with football games and that stuff. And but we've certainly have enjoyed the journey.
So 2 games to go, no postseason. I mean, you just want to go out on a win streak.
Well, we're coming off a very emotional game last week.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. That was one of the best I've seen since that wacky black and blue ball game way back when.
Well, it was wacky, all right. And we've had a double overtime game with Grants Pass, but this one went triple. And, you had to score every possession. But bless our heart, our kicker made all 8 PATs. And, he's a soccer kid, Jude Pinnell, that plays basketball, one of the few 3 sports stars left anymore. And so we were just thankful that he was on his money last week and made all 8 extra points because we needed all 8, And but we were kind of worn out after that game, honestly. But yet we got to regenerate, and the black and blue bowl game will do that, so that's okay. And so we're here to play a game, but yet this will be our last one. We're not playing a culminating game. We just feel like, it's been such a long journey. These kids need a break before they go on to track and baseball, which a bunch of them are, and that starts next week. They really need a chance to take a deep breath and gather themselves before they go out for those sports. And we've had our time with these kids. It's time to move on.
So this is the bowl game. This is the championship game. This is the playoff game, all rolled into one.
It is kind of. It's the finish line. Yeah. And we needed a finish line. The kids needed to know when the finish line was. And so we told them this week that it was going to be the best thing to do for everybody. And they understood. And, it's going to be their last one. We got nothing to – we don't have another game. We don't have to worry about another game. We don't have to worry about another practice. I hope these guys just lay everything on the field.
Well, you know, sitting up there in this booth, as I've done for 15 years, and you've been around this forever, I sit here and I look at these names of these kids, and I remember calling their names on the PA in Pop Warner when they were 8 years old, and I'm going, God, they're old. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind.
No, you're getting old. That's what's happening. Yeah. You and me. No, you know, it's great. It's to see. That's why it's been so special for me to come back and be here and be a Medford guy coming back and coaching and, just being a part of the experience. And that's what we appreciate. I mean, the game's great, but you have to put it in perspective. 2 games are 2 hours. So if you play 11 games in a season, you got 22 hours of football games where you're spending hundreds of hours off, 220. Doing lifting and working out and practicing and meetings and all that stuff. So, it's kind of, we just look at the whole process, and it's been a very eventful process, but a very worthwhile one, especially for our seniors.
Well, there you have the big picture, Coach Singler, as we get ready for the Black and Blue Bowl here, the 35th annual coming up, counting down to kickoff here on Table Rock Sports.
I think in our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherb coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
It's number 35, getting ready to start. Christopher, you and I have been doing this for a while, and did you ever think we'd be doing a black and blue game in April? A black and blue game in April?
Well, I thought so, but I thought it'd be a baseball,
black and blue game, a softball,
black and blue game, some kind of track meet.
Yeah.
Not a black and blue
football game. This is almost like the ones in September with the weather.
Yeah. No, and it's a beautiful day for football, and we'll say that when it's raining or when it's cold and it's a beautiful day for football, but it actually is.
Yeah.
It's one of those days you just want to spend it outside. So I'm glad we're up here. It's not too hot. The sun's finally going down behind.
Were you still in a Demity Soda line there? It's always a good day for football?
Oh, I don't think so.
Well, here with Christopher Janish and Caleb Franklin bringing you this game today. And today's game is brought to you in part by My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. You know, you can get your morning motivation, and we can all use that. Crunch in your lunch, and who couldn't use that? And fuel for your road trips, beginning with My Circle K. Check it out, My Circle K, one of our great longtime sponsors. And we got a lot of history to go through in this game in the 35th annual one. Two captains down there on the field right now doing the coin toss as we move along here. And we'll see what the coins come out, though, for the Black Tornado, Brett Rucker. And we'll have a little special presentation for Mr. Rucker coming up at halftime, who was just endowed with a very nice scholarship. And we'll talk about that at halftime. He's being honored at halftime. A very special scholarship for him. And then for South Medford, looks like 84 to Carson Cota. He's out there. And, yeah, that is the younger of the two Cota boys. And so they're out there. So we're getting ready for some football here. And, for South Medford, this is their last game of the year. They don't have a game after this. They decided not to go travel to Portland and play some game that doesn't mean anything after that triple overtime game they had last week. Oh, my gosh, against Grants Pass. Boy, I'll tell you, Bill was saying, he goes, man, that's going to give me gray hair. And I said, Bill, wait a minute. You already got the gray hair. It made me lose my hair. But this looks like it's going to be a good game as we're getting ready for kickoff here. And teams coming on the field. Again, want to remind you fans, help Table Rock Sports keep the game going by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And you can search Table Rock Sports at your YouTube and click on the red subscribe button to help us continue to cover the action. Other action tonight on Table Rock Sports, we've got Eagle Point and Grants Pass playing. They've just gotten started and no score yet. We also have Phoenix and North Valley, and they're all tied at 7, getting ready to go into the half. And we're just getting ready to get ours started, and we're glad to have you with us here as we get moving. So we've got Brad. And looks like Morris back there to receive for the Black Tornado as we get the first 12 minutes put on the quarter. And Morris going to let that one go in the end zone. No time will come off the clock. And the North Medford Black Tornado will start off 1st and 10 to get things going here. So, this is a great thing here. And, our camera guy, Caleb Franklin, has played in a few of these. We'll talk about some special numbers of Caleb Franklin in this Black and Blue Bowl as we move along tonight. He holds a couple records in the Black and Blue Bowl record book. Did you know that, Christopher Janish?
I did not.
Yes, he
I'm excited
does.
to hear about those.
Most catches, 9 in a game. That's right. I remember you. I was calling games when he was playing. All right, here we go. Black and Blue 35 edition here. Starting the first play from scrimmage. Under center, Colby Neuron. He's going to give it back to Brad. Brad cuts back up the middle. He's got one block and gets his way, spins his way out, and he's going to pick up 5 yards on the first carry. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 for the Black Tornado. Just underway. Beautiful night out here. There's hundreds of fans here.
Yeah.
And that's a big number.
Yeah.
Because given COVID, Chris, the AD from South, he was down there with the clipboard checking everybody in by name. So 2nd down and 5. Neuron back to Brad again. Makes one cut. Cuts inside. He has a break and he gets out. He's close to a 1st down. They're going to mark him down at the 30. And we'll see, is that going to be enough? They are giving him the 1st down. So Brad with 2 big runs, 5 carries, 5-yard average so far tonight. And South Medford is going to have to close those gaps because like a runner like Brad, last year, one of the state's leading rushers, and already this year he's got close to 600 yards rushing in this short abbreviated season. And I'm pulling out this spiral-bound Black and Blue record book compiled by B.G. Gould, Don Snyder, and Jim Madden. We'll give you a few tidbits there as we go. But it is now 1st and 10. The pass is incomplete. That will stop the clock. We're here in the first quarter. Glad to have you with us here from Spiegelberg Stadium. Again, thanks to Southern Oregon Orthopedics, who is here to help support the athletes that need help and some training on the sidelines. And we'll see, I'm guessing, let's see, who is Andy Atkinson here again? Looks like Andy. Or no, Larry's here. So there'll be pictures in the Mail Tribune tomorrow. And this game will be available in the archive for at least, forever now on YouTube.
Yep, forever. In perpetuity.
And so now we've got St. Mary's, and they have got their game just underway. Here we go now. And it's going to be Brad again. If it keeps working, keep going to it. And he gets out to the 40, and he goes out of bounds. He's marked out at the 41-yard line, 42-yard line, and another 1st down. So he's got 22 yards rushing in the first 4 plays of the game.
Yeah, well, and you look at those first 2 runs that he did about 5 yards each, and you look at the South Medford defense, and you're like, they're doing a good job. They're closing the gaps, coming in, making good fundamental tackles.
Yep.
But a runner like Brad, you have to meet him in the backfield. If you let him get to the line of scrimmage, he's going to pick up 5. He has that momentum moving downfield.
He's going to pick up 5 as he's falling to the ground. Pass to the outside, complete to Cassette. And Cassette is a triple threat. He's a receiver, he's a defensive back, and he's a kicker.
Yeah.
Field goal kicker, place kicker, receiver, and defensive back. And I was talking to him on the field before the game and have known him since he was a baby. He's talking about playing up in Washington, that he's got a full ride offer for a receiver and a kicking spot on the roster, which is rare.
Yeah, that's a hard spot to find, and that fits his skill set.
Yeah. And so he's thinking about that. And Washington up there by Spokane, where he would think about going. So here's Neuron under center. Comes back, goes back to Brad. Brad across the 50, down into Panther territory for the first time. Panther defense closes down on him, but not before Brad picks up another 4 or 5 yards on that carry. And we'll bring up 3rd down in inches.
This season, one of the first times in a long time that North Medford's had a oversized line.
Yeah.
They've been undersized a lot the past few years, and they have some new guys in there that are really able to break open those pockets, and it's really helping their running game.
Yeah, we'll give you a rundown of all the seniors tonight. It's senior night here for the South Medford Panthers. We'll give you a rundown of their seniors. Again, Brad up the middle. He's breaking away, getting to the second level, taking a couple linebackers down with him. He's down to the 40-yard line. And as of my bad numbers, he's got 40 yards rushing.
Yep.
Because he's gone 10, 20, 30. I mean, he's done everything except one pass. So he's got about 35 yards rushing by my abacus. And it is Andy Atkinson I see down there in the end zone.
Well, black
in shorts.
That's a nice day. I was
the last game of the season, and they're in shorts. Stack backfield now. Sandusky back there, lead blocker for Brad. Sandusky with the great clear block. Brad gets across there. The tackle out that time. Great job out there by Garrett Henderson. Makes that stop. And Gio in there also. Gio Rios in there with the stop as well. They got some big front four guys, man. If you look in there, the senior Brody Lewis. Great-looking guy there, number 75, Brogan Hancock. Only a junior, too, and he's a big guy there in that A gap. Slides over to the B gap now. Here's a handoff now, going to Brad to the outside. He makes a cut back in. He's got some blocking. Give him some daylight. He gets out inside the 30, but he's brought down outside, but he gets down to the 28-yard line. And they're going to say 2nd down and 8 on that one. Oh, 2nd down and 2. What am I saying? No score yet on the John L. Scott scoreboard. You know, they've got offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. They can help you buy or sell a house, or if you're looking for commercial properties, they are the pros you want to go to. Check them out. John L. Scott, one of our great sponsors for a long time. Neron looking deep into the corner. He's got a man down there. Dyer makes, We're going to have a flag from the back of the end zone. We'll have to wait and see what that is going to be. The ball got caught up. So that is going to be a pass interference call against the Panthers, which will give the Black Tornado a 1st down. 1st and 10 inside the red zone, inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. And, it's either a pass interference, an incomplete pass, or a touchdown by Bryce Dyer. Now off the left hash mark, triple backfield, Sandusky, Brad. Goes to Brad to the outside. He's got some room. All he's got is to get by one guy to the flag. Cuts back inside. He gets inside the 5, down to the 2. Sandusky in there helping him move along. And Brad and Sandusky get down to about the 2-yard line.
Good field position for 2nd down.
Yeah. And that is going to be 1st and goal.
And Brad in for the touchdown.
And there it is, North Medford with the 6 on the drive.
Just right up the middle.
Man, I'll tell you what, that was a pretty nice score there. Set in for the point after. It's up, and it's good. So the Black Tornado get on the board first on the first drive. Let's take a look at that touchdown that for Devin Brad there. Here they come back out, gets the ball right up the middle, pushes in, and there is the touchdown. North Medford from the goal line position in for the score, and they take the early lead. So Black Tornado scores first in the 35th edition of the Black and Blue Bowl. A lot of history in this game, and one of the things we're going to talk about is rushing. And let's look up in our little BG book of scores and stats here. Most rushing yards in the Black and Blue game. 239 yards held by Devin Brad. 238 yards held by Patrick Tebow. Those are the 2 leading rushing in this game ever. Back-to-back 1-yard separation in the record. So Devin Brad in 2019 had 239 yards, and Patrick Tebow for South in 2007 had 238. Well, Brad pretty much there, Chris, down the field. He probably had about 75 yards rushing.
Yeah.
I mean,
he was the player responsible for that drive. And last week, we didn't see that as much. He was definitely a big contributor, but we didn't see North go to him in that every time you're getting the ball kind of way.
And now it's time to see the Panthers come back out on this one and see what they're going to put on the table. They got some great running backs as well. Here's Cossette's kick going deep. They'll take it at about the 5. And going to be tackled there. Good job, Tanner Gioran, on that one, making the play. And so they will take over first down. So they'll take over 1st and 10. North Medford with the lead 7-0. Glad to have you with us here on Table Rock Sports tonight. Deputy Soto with Christopher Janish and Caleb Franklin coming to you. And you know, for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, they're family run. Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. They changed my windshield in my wife's car and did a great job. I'm really happy with their service. So here we go. Panthers' first possession from the 17-yard line. Handoff's going to go draw up the middle. Met there, Sandusky. Says hello to his little friend. On the carry, number 35. Carson Joe, the junior. Speaks well for the Panthers that you have a good, strong running back like that that's only a junior. They've got a few to go to. We'll talk about that. We'll tell you all about the seniors and all that coming up, too. Dropping back. Here's an opportunity for a pass. Over the middle. There's the flag I was waiting to see. A little too much contact that time from Mr. Morris. That'll be a pass interference call against the Black Tornado. And I think the penalty will bring a first down with it. So 2 pass interference calls. Does that tell you they're scared of the quarterbacks?
I don't know. One against each team.
I know. The penalty should draw the first down.
I don't know if that's if they're scared of the quarterbacks or just they don't want to let anyone get by them, and a little bit of nerves in the black and blue game.
Get burned, yeah. Get burned. We'll have to see. Let's check our BG Gold record book for the longest catch and run. Let's see. Most TD passes, most completions, most yards passing, longest run. There's another big play in there by Sandusky making the stop. Also getting in there, too. A couple of other players making the help in there, too. Tanner's in there with that play. Let's see. Well, longest TD reception, 81 yards. Can you guess by who? Andres Reed. No, South Medford, 2002. Oh, come on, Caleb Franklin. I was 2 years old. Caleb's name is sprinkled throughout BG Gould's book over here. We'll go over those records. So now we got a second down. Pass is incomplete. That one was intended there for Colton Samus, the junior, number 5, incomplete. That is now going to bring up third down and about 11, let's call it. Third down as they lost yards. Out of the shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers up top, 1 down low. Here comes a blitz up the middle. Wide open on this outside and just overthrows. But, boy, he had wide open out there in the flat was Carson Joe.
And Carson Joe was the target of that last pass attempt as well.
Yeah.
But that time he was wide open. Just couldn't make that connection.
That will bring up the 4th down. 4th down and 11. Dropping back forward to receive the pass is going to be Nolan Morris. Back to do the kicking. High snap, gets it. Here's the kick. Beautiful spiral. That's going to take a bounce. Oh, he gets a move. Morris, but what a great job on the tackle. Coming in there, Kayla Barney, the senior, flying down there making that hit.
Yeah, great job wrapping up the ankles and just brought him down right away.
Well, as we get ready here for the Black Tornado second possession, I want to remind you the Medical Eye Center of Medford is helping to bring you today's action, and they've made a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. You can visit medicaleyecenter.com to learn how they can help your vision needs. Check them out, medicaleyecenter.com. One of our great sponsors. My wife got her glasses there. See, I patronize our sponsors. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Under center. Dropping back, pass to the outside. Dyer gets it, but boy, he's attacked really quickly there. Isaiah McNaught making the stop. Looks like he's been coached by Alvin Thornton. Remember him from Pop Warner days, too. That's the thing I was talking, Bill and I were talking, because we go back in this game. Bill's been in this game 23 years. I've been in this game 15 years. And it's like I remember calling these kids when they were 8 years old in Pop Warner. All these guys when they were tiny. And I said, Bill, man, you're old. He goes, yeah, so are you, DeSoto. Devin Brad trying to get around, shrugging. He's coming back the other way. It's a whoop, 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 whoop. Devin Brad making something out of nothing. Finally gets knocked out of bounds there, that time by McNaught again. Or no, by Barney. We got a penalty flag here. Personal foul. Crack block. So the foul occurred at the 46-yard line. So that is going to bring up second down and a cab ride. They're back at the 31-yard line. We're going to call that second down and 21. That's what it looks like. Second down and 21. Wow. Out of the shotgun now. Colby looks to the outside. Oh, hard fast ball to Cassette. A little high and just off the fingertips of Cassette there. So that's going to bring up the third and 22, they call it. Yeah, they say 22. It's pretty close to that. So that was like a Patrick Mahomes fastball.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, they think we're going to go deep. Let's get the ball off quick and try to make something happen.
So you got Brad out here in the slot now. Cassette in the slot up in the top. Up the middle. And a beautiful catch over the middle is made by Alex Pugliano. And yes, he does. He's got the first down for the Black Tornado.
Pugliano, the freshman, getting some big-time plays.
One of the three Puglianos on this team. That's what we talked about, with Coach Turner in the pregame. You got generation after generation after generation. Like you had Jack and his brother. The Singlet brothers that came through. You had these generations of families that have one brother after the other brother after the other brother that come through every couple years, every 2 or 3 years. It's fun to see. 1st and 10. Brad lone back in the backfield. Here he goes. He gets the carry. He's out across the 40 down to the 37. And he's brought down there making the tackle for the Panthers is number 60, Lucas Rivera, the senior. With that, that's going to be second down. And we'll call it 4. See if we get corrected on the scoreboard. Second down and 3. I was close. I have to stand up to see the chains, and I have to lean out the window to see the scoreboard. Although I got the best seat in the house right here. Narrowing out of the shotgun now. He's got Brad in the backfield coming with him. Cassette, man in motion, flags in motion. Legal procedure, the call. So we'll have to see what's going to happen here. They're going to mark it back. It's going to make it 2nd down, and let's call it 8. So 2nd down and 8. We're in the first quarter of this black and blue 35th edition here. Demi DeSoto, Christopher Janish, and Caleb Franklin coming to you from Spiegelberg Stadium. North Medford now penalized 3rd and 8. Fake goes to him. Neron keeps it. He's got a little room to squirm. Gets across the 40 down to about the 37-yard line. And that will bring up 3rd down. And let's call it about 3. How's that? He got 5 back on that one. So it brings up 3rd and 3. Clock continues to run here. 3 minutes to go about in the first period. In this first quarter, sun is set over the beautiful Spiegelberg Stadium with hundreds of fans in attendance. Normally this has thousands of fans in attendance. Nice fake up the middle. Sandusky. 3 yards in a cloud of Sandusky. How's that sound?
That's a run for...
That's a run for words.
Yeah.
But he picks up the 1st down, though, for the Black Tornado. Clock continues to count down. That's front line, very strong for the Panthers. They're big, strong kids, man. You look at them, they're big. Some of the seniors that are in that line, Brody Lewis, Jalen Stedman, Carson Cota, Vincent Walker, Cameron Davis, Nick Varner, Gio Rios, Lucas Rivera, for the Panthers. So that's their front line. They're big. Dyer with a great grab under great coverage, too. I mean, he was well covered out there by Isaiah McNaught. And it's another 1st down at the 17. .2:11 to go here. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Sandusky and Brad in the backfield. Nern under center. On the left hash mark. Here we go. First man through. There goes Brad inside the 10. He's down to about the 7 with a 10-yard pickup. It looks like it's going to be 2nd down. Did you get close? I think he got about 9 then. Yeah, he got about 9 on that carry, so it's going to be 2nd down.
And they rush the offense.
It's not much, but he got it. So it's going to make it 1st and goal. So they're on the soccer penalty kick mark hash.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
It does if you can see it. If you can look at the screen, you know what we're saying. If not,
that's the benefit of watching the game versus listening to the game.
Yeah.
You can see what we're talking about. All right, here we go. Full backfield again. Sandusky and Brad. Neron, first man through. Sandusky bounces off one player. Gets down. Ooh, he's close to the goal line. And Sandusky gets to the 1. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. And Neron comes in now. Frontline defense for the Panthers under head coach Bill Singler, Chris Parnell. We're doing roll call here. Damian Jackson, Mike Tejeda, Josh Milholland, Chad Cota. Brad with the carry, walks it in for the Panther touchdown. 2nd one of the game for Brad.
Lining up for the extra point now.
And Cassette comes in for his 2nd attempt. Oh, and they fake it. Or was that a bobble snap or was that a fake?
I'm not sure, but didn't make it into the end zone.
Didn't make it in there. Let's take a look at that touchdown, though. Here's Devin Brad. He did make it into the end zone. Here they line up. He cuts in back into the inside and walks up through an empty lane. Makes the score for the Black Tornado as they go up 13-0 in this 35th edition of the Black and Blue Bowl. coming to you from Spiegelberg Stadium. Glad to have you with us. We'll take a break. We'll come back right after this on Table Rock Sports. Stay with us. We're back in just a second.
If you're a coach or plan to be a coach, what kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
And we welcome you back. Time for kickoff time. Danny Cassette with his 18th point there as a kicker this year. And he has the kicking duties now. That's going to go into the corner. They're trying to keep it away from somebody. It went out before he touched it. Hard to see down in that angle there, but it went out before he touched it, so it's going to be a penalty, and they should get the penalty out at about the 25. Is that where they take it? Now their coaches are disputing that he caught the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, they're putting it at the 35.
Yeah, the 35, but the agreement or the controversy down here, it's like he is saying he was standing out of bounds when he caught it. So they put it on the 35. They called it a legal procedure. That's a tough one because he was standing out of bounds when he caught it. The ball didn't touch out of bounds. But they'll have it 1st and 10. They line up with 2 in the backfield. Here comes the referee, the white cap back in duty now. Dropping back, looking to the pass, to the outside. He's got his man open. Oh, he breaks the tackle. Breaks another tackle. He's still on his feet across the 40. What a job there on the run and catch after the catch. My gosh, Carson Joe just was not going to be brought down.
No, he went for it.
I mean, once he made the catch, he got dangerous. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. As we do take a look at that, let's take a look at that catch by Carson Joe, though. Here it is. He makes the catch, breaks that tackle, comes up, takes that hit, makes that hit, gets across and makes that there. Man, what a job by Carson Joe. So as we take a break, we're going to be coming back here in just a minute. But at the break board, we are at the end of the first. Glad to have you with us here on Table Rock Sports. We'll be back right after this. Stay with us. More coming your way in just a moment.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Well, we welcome you back. Thanks for being with us here. Demity Soto along with Christopher Janish. 13-0 as we go to the second here.
Flag down on the field. Holding against South Medford.
So the penalty flag is going to go against South Medford. Going to be 2nd and 14, I believe that's what it's going to make it, ending up. 2nd and 14 here. We're in the second quarter. John L. Scott scoreboard, 13-0 North Medford. South Medford now wants to put a drive together, get something on the board. Give you an update of some scores around the state tonight. Rolling out. Looking. He's got a man downfield. Can he get open? Oh, man. Almost a one-handed catch out there. But, that was a heck of a throw there by, who did we get that from? Here he comes back. On that one, though, did you see he got behind the two defenders, reached out with one hand, almost pulled it in.
Yeah, well, I didn't even think he was going to get past the defenders. They kind of were on him. But
yeah, he slipped behind them.
Yeah.
Clock stops with 11:28 to go. Going to be 3rd down and 14 now for the Panthers. Long ball down the field. Pretty pass. Oh, intended down there. Good coverage that time down there by Bryce Dyer. Also Nolan Morris in there. But they were running two safeties in the middle there on that one. The two safeties collapsed in the middle, and there was like nowhere to go to catch the ball.
Yeah, that'll bring up 4th down.
It will be 4th down to go. Well, over the 15 years I've been doing this game, I've always enjoyed sitting next to Bill when he's in the booth. Because you can tell what's happening in the game. Nice kick. Morris calls for it and takes it at the 30-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10. And we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back right after this. Stay with us.
I think in our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago, I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherm coming out.
And we welcome you back to live action on the first play from scrimmage. Not a lot of ground gained. Some good defense up front, man. I'll tell you what, stepping up there, Cameron Davis, the senior. That's what you call plugging a hole.
Yeah.
It's just like he said, not here. So they had to keep that going. That is going to bring up 2nd down. Neron, back to pass, going to the outside, drops it. Tried to drop it over the top to Sandusky, but he was covered out there really well. And so he just kind of had to lead him a little too far. But slipping out there to cover him on a really good play there was Lucas Rivera. Good job.
Well, with that coverage, Demi, Sandusky just not able to drop that shoulder and get moving downfield fast enough.
Yeah.
He kind of had to play off the defender and keep the defender.
He was like waiting
out.
for him to get open, and he didn't.
Yeah.
All right, here they come out of it now. They got the stacked backfield, Sandusky up front, and then Brad behind him. Sandusky having a run, gets it, bobbled out to the outside. It's a complete pass, but it looks like it's going to be a loss. Alex Pugliano makes the catch, but just goes down at about the 32-yard line.
Well, and even if he didn't go down, there were a few Panthers there. I don't think much was going to happen from that play.
Yeah, it's going to wind up being a 4th and 9 right now, and I think we'll see the first punt coming up.
Let's get some score updates from the other games going on.
What do you got?
We got Phoenix over
That's North
Valley. North Valley over Phoenix 14-7.
That one at North Valley.
At North Valley. We got this one going on.
Yep.
We got Eagle Point at Grants Pass. Grants Pass leading 14-0.
They're probably tired after last week. And that little bounce is going to take and go out right there. Morris downs it at about the 31-yard line, and that's where they'll reset and start. We'll stop that. We'll keep it here, give you the score update, too. What else we got?
We got Crater going up to Roseburg, and Crater's leading 14-0.
Roseburg, a very young team.
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't won a game this year yet, but they're a hard-playing team.
Well, last week, Coach told us they had one guy that's gone on a bus trip before.
Yeah, they didn't even know how to dress for bus trips.
Yeah. And then the last one we have on is Douglas High School at St. Mary's, and Douglas actually leading that one 16-14.
Yeah, St. Mary's, Jamie Young at home at U.S. Cellular Field. So here we go now with this 1st and 10 for the Panthers after the punt. Out of the shotgun, handoff, man through. And he picks up a couple yards, gets out. I think they're going to give him to the 32, 33 maybe. Carson Joe on the carry. They do give him to the 33. So that's a pickup, let's call it, of 2. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 8 for the Panthers. Again, we're glad to have you with us here. Black and blue 35 is the number. You know, it's always a fun thing. Here we go, lining up now. 2 in the backfield, 2 receivers up top, dropping back, looking down the left side. He's got a man open over his head a little bit. He had Coda was out there, and Morris was behind him. Boy, I'll tell you what, if Coda gets the ball, he's not easy to bring down.
No, he's not.
He's big, he's tall, he's strong. That's going to bring up 3rd down. You know, the Medford School District and Sodexo, they're helping students and families with free community meals, whether in school or attending the online academy, MOA. Learn more at medford.k12.or.us/meals. Check it out. Having to scramble, gets rid of the ball. Oh, he gets it on the hop. He was running to the left, throwing off the wrong foot, trying to make that pass complete. That was a good effort there. He tried to get it out there and make it complete to Garrett Henderson. Just couldn't quite make the grab. That's going to bring up 4th down. Tough play.
Yeah, that's just impressive that he got the ball as far as he did.
Yeah, he was running backwards.
Yeah.
So Nolan Morris backs up to receive the punt. He's going to be receiving the snap at about the 20. So we'll see what he can get off here in the air. Here's the kick. Oh, it almost gets blocked. Fair catch called. He doesn't touch it. Takes a big south bounce inside the 30. And it goes down at about the 28-yard line. That's where they'll take over 1st and 10. Want to remind you of all the great people that make this happen. Table Rock Sports has been doing this a long time, and thanks to all of our sponsors. Coming up at halftime, want to remind you again, also coming up, it's going to be the visitplaymedford.com halftime report. We'll have all the latest recreation guides for all the sports leagues, classes, special events, just to name a few. You can visit playmedford.com to check it out and learn more about it. We got some special things coming up again. We'll have a report from Dr. Brett Champion, and also featuring Brett Rucker, who has a special presentation. Devin Brad on the carry up in the middle, but boy, he's meeting a lot of Panthers there.
Well, and Demi, we saw really in that first drive, Brad take the ball a lot, and
yeah.
I kind of feel like the Panthers defense has kind of gotten used to that and figured out kind of not how to stop it all the way, but they have at least some answers to Devin Brad, which is something that last year we didn't see from a lot of teams at all.
A lot of teams, they just try to get in his way and help support guys come soon.
Yeah.
Good play, though, by James LaFond there on the tackle. There's the pitch out, goes to Brad again. He's got a hole over tackle, breaks through. He's trying to get to the outside. He gets out close to the 39-yard line, and that is going to be just shy of the 1st.
We're getting a timeout for South.
And South calling a timeout. Coach Parnell coming out. And they do call one. We'll take one as well. We'll be back right after this on Table Rock Sports.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back to Live Action. North Medford. Gives to Brad. Oh, he's got some room up the middle. Watch out. He makes a cut or two, and he's got speed like that. Devin Brad down the sideline, and he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 12. Man, oh, man, oh, man.
That's a big run. And lining up, taking it again.
Brad right up the middle again. Let's take a look at that play before, though. Look at this came out of the spot. There we go, right there. There he goes, just flying. He makes that one cut, coming back the other way. And he's gone down to the 30. Look at the good pursuit, though. Look at that. You got to time that tackle. And he goes out of bounds. Boy, he's already got over 100 yards rushing. So we got first and goal. Sandusky, and then back there in the backfield. And almost, the push in the pile.
Mason Warren with the carry.
Mason Warren, the junior, in there as Brad gets a breather as well as he deserves. That's going to bring up now second and goal. Pushes the ball down to the 5. Oh, it's going to be third. Yeah, third and 3. They can still get a first down at the 1. Okay. There we go. 3rd and 3. So Sandusky, Brad back in there. Nice job by Warren coming in, giving Brad a break. Let him take this carry. Get down in there. Is he going to get his 3rd touchdown? Oh, he's down close as Joe Mattis comes running in to make the call.
Not quite, but that might be enough for the first down.
Could be.
They're going to rush and hurry up.
They get the first down. Brad hops over. Touchdown, Black Tornado. Devin Brad, his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Black Tornado Band starts playing. There's the snap. Cassette for the kick. Up, and it is good. And so just like that, with the PAT. Let's take a look at that touchdown run. Here's Brad right there. Punches, leaps over the top. Almost looked like a couple NFL guys that I remember jumping over the top. Sweetness. Kind of a sweetness jump there. Well, we're glad you could be with us here as we're in the second quarter. Coming up at halftime, we got a couple of special features. We'll have Dr. Brett Champion to give you some information. Also, too, special for Mr. Brett Rucker, who got a very special scholarship, and we're going to get to see that presentation being made. It was at practice the other night. I'll give you a little teaser about it, but really, really special. Really bright kid, really hard-working kid, and he's going to have a great opportunity. And we'll tell you all about that coming up at halftime. Have the Panther Band. You can hear them over there across the way. Panther cheerleaders down there. You can see them across the way. And, you know, you look at the thing and you say, God, nobody goes to the games anymore. They can't.
Yeah,
You
very limited attendance.
Yeah, you look at the stands over there, and it's not even half full, but that's because they can't. Kick back into the back of the end zone, so they'll take over 1st and 10. Let's see. So North Valley over Phoenix. They're in the third quarter, 14-7. And Douglas High School, 22-14, leading St. Mary's. Crater up over Roseburg, 21-0. Grants Pass, 14. Eagle Point, 3. Eagle Point got a field goal. Uh-oh. Some yardage out across the 20. Nice move there. So a good carry there. So Garrett Henderson, the senior. That's going to bring up second down. Let's call it 6. Let's see if I got that close. Oh, they only gave him a yard on that? I thought he had more than that. Wow. Pass over the middle. He's got a man. Oh, and he's saying, where's the flag? And there it is, back from the back. Coda was saying, where's the flag? Where's the flag? And it came from the back judge. So that will stop the clock. That will give them a first down. The penalty will. 1st and 10 for the Panthers now. They'll be at the 36-yard line.
Play clock going to go ahead and start.
As they come up to the line at the 35.5-yard line, let's call it. Out of the shotgun. 2 receivers down here. He's looking up top. He's got it. Oh, I know he's tall, but he's not that tall.
Yeah.
He's covered out there by Cassette. That'll bring up second down and 10.
Really good conditions for passing today.
Yeah, it's not wet.
It's warm. It's dry. Everyone's hands are going to be good and ready to go. And I think that really benefits South Medford as they have a little bit more of a passing offense than North Medford does.
They got a slew of receivers. They got Coda down here in this slot, also down here on this side, Deacon Edgar. And we got a timeout called by South. And we'll take a break as well. We'll be back right after this here on Table Rock Sports. Stay with us. We're back here in just a second.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram Trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team.
Back to live action now. Look at this. He's got some room across the 50 into Black Tornado territory. And Cassette drags him out of bounds, but wow. Nice run. Let's take a look at this. There it is. He fakes, goes that way. He's off to the races. 40, 45, 50, down into 45, 40. Finally, Cassette knocks him out of bounds.
Yeah, he picked up 10 yards before anyone even knew he had the ball.
Yeah, that was a nice little fake. Back to live action now. We heard Coach Singler up here wanting a timeout. He saw something he didn't like in the defense.
I think if they did take another one, that would be their last one of the game.
Of the half, yeah. I haven't heard you wish you were a Panther yet. Come on, crowd. Where is that? You wish you were a Panther. Whoop, whoop. Remember that?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that yet.
I don't know. We have the headsets on, so it's a
Well,
little
that's
bit.
true. They could have been saying it. We don't know. They're a half a mile from here. Dropping back, looking. Got a man open. Nice pass. Henderson with the catch. He's down to the 31. Nice defensive play there that time by Tanner Guerin. So we got a third down and about 8, I think, coming up. There you can see the front line for the Black Tornado. Sandusky, the nose guard. I wouldn't want him coming at me full steam. So Edgar in the shotgun. Going to keep it. Got a hole. Closes quickly, though. Wow. He started to have a little hole there, and just all of a sudden, out of nowhere, making the big play for the Black Tornado, Nathan Prince, the senior.
That's tough as a quarterback. You look downfield, you say, I got at least 10 yards before I
Right.
get hit, and you take 2 steps, and
Some guy
three
comes out
guys-
from behind somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
He came out from behind somebody. And I think we got a timeout. We'll take one, too. We'll be back in just a minute. Stay with us here. We're back in just a second on Table Rock Sports. Thanks for being with us.
At Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford, we've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler Jeep Dodge and, of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Back to live action. Pass over the middle. There's the catch. Coda inside the 10. He's still on his feet, dragging people with him. He's taking Bryce Dyer down the field. Morris, too. He's down to the 5-yard line.
Wow, what a catch there for Coda.
That was a great, great catch. Let's take a look at that as we call up the instant replay here and see if we can get it in here before the play. But, yeah, here's from the snap. Right over the middle, in stride. Look at that catch, up in the air. Fakes one man, gets inside the 10, drags the other 2 down. It's going to take 2 people to bring him down.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Well, especially with that kind of momentum he got. Didn't even break stride to catch that ball.
That's going to bring up 1st and goal inside the 5. Panthers knocking on the door. Here's the handoff. Nope, he fakes it. He's going to have to throw it. He's stunting back, and he lets it go. And it'll be an incomplete pass. So stop the clock, go to 2nd down and goal. Boy, but you see that grab Coda made? I mean, the way he went up while he was moving fast, caught that ball in stride, up above his head, pulled it in, came down, and then got away from a guy, bumped into another, took on another, and drugged them 5 yards.
Yeah. It's a big-time play.
Reminds me of a guy named Russ Francis from the San Francisco 49ers back in the day. Tight end like that just took 2. I mean, no matter what, it took 2 guys to bring him down. Henderson met at the line of scrimmage. Not going too far there. He's got, let's see, who do we have on that play? That was Luke Pugliano along with Tanner Gorin. That will bring up a third down and goal from the 5. Panthers knocking on the door. Wanting to get back in on the board before halftime. Out of the shotgun. Looking for the pass over the middle. And I think it is. It's going to be touchdown Panthers. (20-6). They're on the board. PAT is good. So let's take a look at that touchdown. Here it is, back to back for you. Steps back, right over the middle. Look at the timing on this. Whoop, right there in his hands and down. Beautiful catch. So the Panthers are on the board before halftime, just like they want it to be. Look at that. Do you get a prettier shot of Spiegelberg than that? Look at the sun back there, you know, the sun and the light and the clouds and all that. Oh, it's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's just gorgeous. I tell you, the people who get to come to football games here should be really, really happy. I mean, it's not as nice like this everywhere to watch a football game. (20-7) our score now. As we're getting close to the halftime. Coming up at halftime, we'll have the PlayMedford.com halftime report. There's a squibbler down the middle. And he caught it, and he was down there as Mason Warren grabbed it. He was short hopping it like a shortstop there. But the Black Tornado will have it 1st and 10. Again, we want to remind you of all the people that help make this possible, that make this broadcast free for you to watch. We appreciate that. Check it out. It's great stuff. Our sponsors keep these events free. Please let them know that you appreciate their support. And you can support Table Rock Sports, too, by going to and subscribing to our YouTube channel and help us keep it free to you. The NFHS, when it's, well, there's no playoffs. I was going to say when we get to the playoffs, then there's a charge. But the NFHS is another avenue. We have games on there. This game is also on the NFHS. You know that? They're picking up our feed.
Yeah, I think I heard something about that.
They're not charging, though, during COVID for the games. What a catch by Cassette down there. That was clutch. Clock continues to run. Second down. Brad off to the races. And he gets run out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. No flags? No flags. What do we got? Yep. That is a big run. He's got to have at least, by my sketching out, about 150 yards.
Yeah, I believe it.
We'll have to check and get some official stats here at halftime. North Valley up over Phoenix now, 21-7. That one in the fourth quarter. Douglas 30, St. Mary's 14. And that one, no, St. Mary's just scored now, 30-20. Neron dropping back, rolling right, looking, throws deep. He's got Cassette going out there, almost running into a camera guy. Went out of bounds right there at the Cobb Field logo. Had a great opportunity to interview Mr. Cobb when he made the donation to re-turf the field. Really nice gentleman from here, has a very successful business life and wanted to give something back, so he helped fund the re-turfing of the field. Thank you, Mr. Cobb. Out of the shotgun, Brad in the backfield with him. 3 receivers down here on this side. They give to Brad up on top. He's going to try to get around and get a block. Bryce Dyer had his man blocked, but he blocked him right into Brad. He goes out of bounds, stops the clock as it goes to 2nd down. And it's actually going to take it to 3rd down with the gain on the play. Coming up at halftime, we'll have the PlayMedford.com halftime report coming up. And a little over about 1 minute. I can hardly wait, can you?
Yeah, I'm excited.
PlayMedford.com. I still think the bug class is the coolest.
Yeah.
The forensic CSI class was pretty cool. Out of the shotgun, here's Naran. Dropping back, rolling left, throwing to the outside. He's got Cassette right there inside the 30, inside the 25. He goes out of bounds at the 22-yard line, stopping the clock. Danny Cassette with a great catch. .32 seconds to go here in the first half now. Out of the shotgun, Brad with him. 3 receivers up top. Colby looking left. He's got his man. Nolan Morris gets down to the 11-yard line. Will they give it to him? And we have a timeout called by the Black Tornado. Let's see, is it? It is. It is a 1st down and 10 with, well, let's see here. Get so we're in sync. 25 seconds on the clock. So the Panthers starting to get back into this one, put some life into it, got on the board. Northwood, well, you know, against Bill Singler, you can never have too many points.
That's true, especially not going into halftime.
Yeah.
Bill's one of those coaches that he's going to have something to talk about at halftime.
Yes.
And it's probably going to help his team.
I'm sure Caleb remembers those halftime talks. And the Panthers come back out. Oh, yeah, right? Brad in the backfield, stacked receivers up top, Dyer out there. Here we go. They give it to Brad. He's trying to follow a blocker, comes back the other way, gets a block from his quarterback, inside the 10, gets to the 5, and gets knocked out of bounds. That's going to bring up 2nd down and goal. Goes out of bounds. They're going to have it right at the 5-yard line. So 2nd down and goal from the 5. Plenty of time left. They still have 2 timeouts left. Sandusky and Brad in the backfield. Cassette way outside. He's out there by the outside yard markers. Pitches to Brad. He goes inside, cuts back. He gets down to the 3. Going to bring up 3rd down and another timeout taken. Panthers do take over on downs with 11 seconds left. So the Black Tornado unable to get it into the end zone. And, no, wait. No, it's still Black Tornado ball. I heard somebody, PA announcer said, I was listening to the PA announcer, and he said they turn over on downs. That's what I get for listening to the PA announcer, right? It is going to be 3rd down and goal for the Black Tornado. All right, so they've got the ball on the 4-yard line. They do have one timeout left. Tight stack backfield. Oh, and Colby keeps it himself.
Did he make it?
And it is touchdown, Black Tornado. Colby Neron in for the score. Cassette in for another attempt. Holding for him is Luke Pugliano, the senior, the elder. Kick is up, and it's good. So Danny Cassette now over 20 points on the season as a kicker.
Wow.
Well, we also had a pick 6, so that's not bad. But let's take a look at that play there as we do. Here it is, the touchdown. Colby just keeps it, scoots, follows his blockers. And you go. Nice job by the offensive line clearing that open. And the Black Tornado go up. North Medford with the score, making it 26-7 at that point. And so now 27-7. Like I said before, coming up at the half, we have the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. We'll tell you all about some scores around. We'll get Chris to give us a score update. Talk about what's coming up. This is the final game of the year for the Panthers. They're not doing another, I don't want to say meaningless game, but they don't. They had an option to go to Morningside up in Portland and play a game up there that Mountainside,
the new school,
where Brink went from Southridge. And they said, why? It's a meaningless game. There's no playoffs. There's nothing else going on. Opportunity here. Some space. Uh-oh. Oh, he goes out of bounds. I think with about 2 seconds on the clock. I've got 1 on ours. So time for one play. Do you throw it downfield and hope for a Hail Mary and a penalty?
I don't know.
You know the receivers are going to be flying. If I were Senior Bill, I would hit Coda across the middle on a across-the-field crossing pattern.
Kind of like that last touchdown?
Yep. I mean, he's big, he's tall, he's fast, he's hard to bring down. If he breaks one tackle, he's got a good shot at going all the way.
Yeah.
And he's got great hands. Gee, I wonder where that came from. Here he is out here in the slot. Downfield, there's the pass, and it's picked off. No flags. And he'll go down, but the interception, Mason Warren with the pick as we go to the half. Glad to have you with us here on the Table Rock Sports broadcast as we go to half. 27-7 North Medford and to 7 South Medford. We'll be back. We got some special things for you to play here. We've got some clips coming up, a special presentation from Dr. Brett Champion that we want to show you. That is coming up as well. So let's go to that for you right now. Dr. Brett Champion from the Medford School District talking about coming back to school.
I'm Brett Champion, Superintendent in the Medford School District. At our elementary schools, we are excited and ready to open our doors. In this video, we'll share key information about how our elementary schools are preparing for students and what families and students can do to ensure safety as we get back to in-person learning. While some practices have changed, one thing remains the same. We are committed to providing a high-quality education to our students while prioritizing the wellness of our students, staff, and community. It starts with screening at home. Please do not send your student to school if they have any of the following symptoms. As students arrive, by bus, by car, by foot, or by bike, they'll follow new protocols and safety guidelines. Students will wear masks on the bus and follow new safety practices. Families can register to ride the bus and learn more about transportation on our website. Student drop-off locations and protocols at many schools have changed. Please plan to arrive at school as close to your scheduled drop-off time as possible. As students arrive on school grounds, staff will direct them where to go, either heading to class through the main entrance or straight to their classroom through the exterior door. A staff member will greet students and do a visual check for wellness. We love parents and volunteers. Unfortunately, visitors and volunteers may not enter school buildings at this time. Families who make prior arrangements may enter the main office. And remember, everyone on campus must wear a mask, even families during pickup and drop-off. Some school start times have been adjusted to accommodate transportation requirements. Check with your school to find out if your school has adjusted its start and dismissal times. Every classroom has been measured and desks have been placed to ensure physical distancing between students. Sharing of materials will be discouraged. When necessary, any instruction item that must be shared will be cleaned before and after use. Students will be grouped into cohorts, a stable group of students, and they will stay with those students throughout the day. We have increased the frequency of disinfecting high-contact surfaces throughout the day, and all spaces are disinfected daily. Additionally, our facilities team has worked to increase HVAC run times, maximize fresh air intakes, and has upgraded all units with MERV 13 filters. Thanks to the updates, our systems are bringing in more fresh air and running for longer time periods to maximize each space's air quality. Meals certainly continue at our schools. Students can receive breakfast and lunch every day or bring their food to school. Each school has a plan for eating. In some schools, students will eat on a rotating schedule in the cafeteria. In other schools, students will eat in the classroom. Students are encouraged to bring their own water bottles. Water fountains in common areas will be disinfected multiple times throughout the day. Students will continue to enjoy recess and outdoor playtime throughout the day. Students will stay in their cohort groups and monitors will ensure only one group at a time on each structure. One important way we are keeping staff and students safe is through the regular and consistent use of masks. Students and staff will wear masks throughout the day. We encourage families to practice wearing masks at home so students become used to the practice. Our schools will continue to encourage proper hand hygiene, including washing hands for 20 seconds with soap and water, and using hand sanitizer, which will be located throughout the buildings. In the Medford School District, we have a shared vision that all are learning, and learning is for all. And we are so excited and ready to open our school doors and bring that shared vision to life in person.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram Trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Turn around. We don't want you to face the United States Marine Corps. Give them your undivided attention.
Hey, good evening, Black Tornadoes. How you guys doing today? Good. Been an interesting year, right? Some ups and downs, some uncertainty. Everyone out here has put in some hard work, discipline, and perseverance, right? Because we're here in this uncertain time. But I'd like to put a highlight on a certain individual. Ruck, come here, please.
Yeah.
This individual right here decided at the end of his junior year that he was going to enlist in the United States Marine Corps. He was given a ship date to report to recruit training of July 26th in our engineering field. And that wasn't enough for Rucker. Rucker decided that he wanted to be a Marine Corps officer. So in that, he applied for the Marine Corps NROTC scholarship. It's a very competitive scholarship. Only 65 were awarded this year for the entire western United States, Alaska, and Hawaii. Rucker put all his paperwork together, did his interviews, went up on the early board. He did not win. He did not let that get him down. He put his head down. He doubled the amount of work he did. He made himself more competitive, and he reapplied to the board. I'm here today because Brett Rucker has won the Marine Corps NROTC scholarship, which is basically a full ride to Oregon State University for this young man. All right?
Let's go! Let's go!
Honestly, this was one of the more reasons why I chose the military route, was to get college paid for. And right now, I've been pins and needles for like the last 3 weeks. This is awesome.
Good job, Rock! Yeah, boy!
You know, up on our wall, we have pictures of guys that are Division I scholarship guys that happen to make it in football. There's more ways. Here's another way to get a free college scholarship. Okay, we talk about an education. That's what's important. He did great. He's doing great in school. He's going to go on and get his education paid for. He's not going to go play football, but that's okay. But someday his picture's going to be up on the wall in his Marine Corps uniform, if we can get that there. Military, education, athletics. There's 1,000 different ways to get your education paid for. This is just one of the great ways to do it. Brett Rucker, thank you very much.
Hell yeah.
You need to get from here to there. By using public transit, bicyclists can go farther, save money, and improve the environment. RVTD, here to get you there.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind, or discovering a place that feeds your hunger, where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore? So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
You need to get from here to there. Using public transit to get to and from work gives you peace of mind and can save you money. RVTD, here to get you there.
At My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Well, a big first half there, 27-7 for the Black Tornado. And Chris, you know, it's the 35th annual of these games, and a lot of stuff that's going on. You know, I'm Christopher Janish and also with Caleb Franklin. Speaking of Caleb Franklin, back in 2016, Caleb Franklin holds the record with most receptions in a black and blue game with 9. There you go. Let's see, where else can I find Caleb Franklin in this book? I know I saw him a couple places here. No, not passers. That would be Boomer Marshall. Top 10. Oh, look at this. The top 10 all-time receptions. Number 1, 3 players. Caleb Franklin had 9 receptions, 129 yards, 14.3 average, and 3 TDs in 2016. That's some game right there. Let's see. Austin Boster from South in 2019 had 2 TDs. And then A.J. Ray from North had 9 catches in 2016, but 3 TDs. Wow, that's pretty good. Chase Cota, the only guy to beat you, had 4. There you go. That's not bad to be second up against Chase Cota. Let's see what else we got. What else we got in one game? A lot of people, 2 interceptions in one game. We just had Mason Warren just had an interception there. But Jalen Owens from South in 2017 had 2. Tate Melby from North in 98. Jake DeBoer in 2004 for South. E.J. Singler in 2006 had 2. Stephen Peterson in 2009 for North had 2. And then Adrian Garcia for South had 2 in 2012. Most yards rushing in a game, 328 by North in 1993. That's pretty good. Most yards passing, 2002. That game in 2002, oh man, that was something else. And speaking of which, 2002, most TD passes in a game, Boomer Marshall, 2002, 5 touchdowns. Robbie Patterson, 2017, that was their championship year, 5 touchdowns. Weren't you supposed to play in that game? But your knee was out, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, Caleb would have been playing in that state championship game. You guys would have won then. You got a smile out of him. Boomer Marshall holds a lot of these. I mean, you know, he has the longest pass, 90 yards for a touchdown. Eric Fisher, Mike Fisher's kid from South in 2002. Longest TD pass, Boomer Marshall. TD reception, Andreas Reed. Most interceptions thrown, John McKay for South threw 4 in this game in 98. And Zach Tanner from North Medford in 2011 threw 4. 4 picks. That's not a good night. No. Longest punt, Alan Phillips for South, 59 yards. That's a boot. Longest punt return, Sammy McHenry from North, 2003. What else is good? Longest kickoff return, Andy Scaglione from South, 98 yards. But you know the longest play that I've seen here, it was a 99-yard run from scrimmage. Wow, that didn't sound good. 99-yard run from scrimmage in Pop Warner by Junior Sleazer. Right here, I was calling the PA on the 1-yard line, busted up the middle, bounced off the linebackers, and off he went. A 99-yard run from scrimmage for Junior Sleazer. He just got done playing basketball down in Costa Rica. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen... okay. Lathrop had some pictures of him and Junior down on the beach in Costa Rica. As he was playing some ball down in Costa Rica, you know, trying to get out there, get his name out there, playing some tournament things. And, hey, well, while you're at it, why not go to the beach in Costa Rica? Let's see. That's like also, too, Tom Cole and the upcoming Panther ladies. They just played at a tournament in Idaho. They went to a tournament in Idaho. The younger group that's coming up is like an elite travel team. And so they're doing that. And I think they're going down to L.A. coming up, too, right? Yeah, somewhere. Yeah. We'll see if we have a basketball season. It's like if they can play outdoors, yes. But because there's a roof, it's a whole new set of rules. I was talking down on the field with coaches and stuff, and I was talking with the ADs, and it's like basketball. Well, we're still up in the air trying to get the permission, but because there's a roof, changes the whole thing. They can do volleyball outdoors, you know, but it's too much to ask. Let's see. Ben Kozil for South in 2001, 44-yard pick and scoop and score. I was going to say pick 6. Top 10 rushers, as we mentioned, Devin Brad, 239, and Patrick Tebow, 238. Devin Brad on his way to that. He's got 175 yards in the first half. Kevin Gilmore, 217. Manny Alegria, 229. Kerry Curtis, the baseball coach for North, he had a 200-yard rushing game in this. Terrence Butler, he was a good one, 180 yards. Drew Karchmer with 175 yards. Nate Philo for North, 162 yards. Matt Miller, 153. And Chris Carey, rest in peace, 149. Top 10 passers, Boomer Marshall. Troy Fowler with 362 and 4 TDs. Jordan Ellis in 2007, he had 311. Robbie Patterson with 251. A.J. Palazzolo, the head of the Wrecking Crew. Remember the Wrecking Crew? I remember A.J. with his hard hat at the basketball games. 244. And there's nothing like Hartoon and Singler. That was fun to watch. That was just fun. Michael would toss it off the backboard, and Kyle would come with the slam. Yeah. I'll never forget that one game they scored 100 on Crater. That was a great one. Craig Contreras, great kid, 221. Josh Milholland, he's out here throwing passes now as a coach. Yeah, him and Jack are down here coaching. Yeah, Josh and Jack are down there coaching. And Josh played on Pop Warner with my son with the Broncos, with John McCune, who played on the Broncos. And Jack, I coached against Jack in the Pop Warner Championships when I had the Jets and he was on the Cowboys. Arsner's Cowboys. Yeah, they beat us. Jake McCoy was my quarterback. Yeah, Jake McCoy was my quarterback. Dallas Whitaker originally was a quarterback, but he broke his arm here. And so Jake stepped in and was the backup, and he was our quarterback in that game. And then it was Jack Singler and Matt Retzloff and Steven Weber burnt us for a touchdown with the hook and ladder. Oh, God. You want to talk about a coach having a fit? In Pop Warner, they ran the hook and ladder and got a touchdown in the championship game on us. Oh, man, I was livid. Bo Hovland, that goes way back to 2003. 210. Jack Singler right there. You got two South coaches, 217 and 212 respectively back in 2009 and 2011. And Javin Gale, whose dad is coaching at North right now, and he had 208. That's your top 10 passers of all time. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back right after this word from our title scoreboard sponsor, John L. Scott. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
And the team's coming back on the field. Panthers coming out of the tunnel. North Medford down on the goal line, stretching out. 27-7. Let's take a look at a couple plays that made things happen here for us today. And we do have some great stuff to go over. Let's get to the right game here. No, that's not it. That's not it. Let's go forward. Go forward. There we go. Now we're at the right thing. Here's one for you. Let's go back, take a look at this here as we line up. Coming back out now here. There's a handoff to Brad, cuts in, moves back around. One of his 3 TDs on the day. Nice little play there as they celebrate the touchdown for North Medford. The first of the game. That one came on a 2nd and goal right there with 7:54 to go in the first quarter. And then again here, there's Cassette with the extra point. And let's see what we got on this one here. All right, here's another quick one. Quick snap. Brad on the toss, cuts back. Untouched, basically, into the end zone. Brad with his 2nd touchdown of the game. That one coming right before the end of the first quarter. And as we move on here now, look at this catch and run there. Nice play there. Nice play there. Good play by the Panthers. The passing game very strong for the Panthers. They've done pretty well the whole time in passing.
Yeah, I mean, they've really that's been what's kind of been working for them.
And kept them in the game.
A little bit of running to keep North guessing, but the passing games, especially finding those targets.
And that pass to Cota over the middle. Oh man, that was just pretty. Let's call that one up here. We got that somewhere here. Let's see. Finding it. No, that's a Devin Brad run. There's another score. Let's get to the right one. That was a big run on the outside. This was a nice play that I liked here too. Come back, keeps it, gets to the outside, over across the 40, out to the 50, and keeps on running. That's some pretty swift legs right there. Finally, Cassette brings him out of bounds. Let's see what we got here. We'll come back to the score, 27-7. Team's getting ready to go here. Yeah, here's what I was talking about. Here's the play with Cota over the middle. Right there, stride. Boom, look at that catch. 20, 15, 10. Bounces off one guy, bounces away from another, keeps on moving, gets down to the 5. What a catch. What a catch. Nice stuff. Well, both teams getting ready to come out now. I do want to remind you that this game brought to you by a host of sponsors that we need to thank because it makes it free for all of you. And again, our PlayMedford.com halftime report. Be sure to check them out because, we've got all kinds of stuff. Visit PlayMedford.com for the latest recreation guide, all the sports leagues, classes, special events, just to name a few. Visit PlayMedford.com to check out for more as we get ready for our third quarter to get underway here. Some good stuff. And Danny Cassette will be out there to kick it off, to lead us off. Interesting, they put 3 across the back line to catch. They're on outside of each hash mark and 1 in the middle in case they try those little pooch kicks. Cassette booting it from the 40. Gets a high kick going down to the side. Going to be taken at about the 5. There'll be a run back. And he gets out to about the 25, 26-yard line. Nice job there. Good job on the defense. Dakota Passy making the tackle. That run back there by Bryce Gutches. And 1st and 10, we're ready to go. South Medford with a chance to get back in this one. Trailing by 20, that's 3 scores. North missed the extra point. I'm not sure how that all bobbled, but it bobbled.
Yeah, it looked like it was probably just a high snap. I doubt that they'd...
Fire.
Yeah.
Quick run there. Henderson with the carry. And in there on the stop that time, Mason Warren. He's had an active game, the junior has. Sandusky up on the front line, as well as Nathan Prince. On the outside corner there is Devin Blankenship. He's been big this year for the Black Tornado. Got Caleb Garton down here. That's who he's looking for. Got to scramble, got to get away. Running for his life. And he's going to get taken down in the backfield. Yeah, he's going to get flagged for that. He's going to get sent to the bench, too. That wasn't an uncalled for play there. Nathan Prince just kept shoving a guy out of bounds. Going to get a unsportsmanlike contest. That'll give him a 1st down, personal unsportsmanlike conduct. Panthers now with a 1st down. Opportunity to keep the drive alive here. We got Referee's conferring on something here. They're arguing that the flag should say first down. Oh. Well, we got a little concern over the sticks. So they're saying it's third down. That penalty, the unsportsmanlike conduct, is an automatic first down. Yeah, he's going to get the first down with his legs. And he's got some legs. He's got some room. He's got some speed. And he takes the safe route out and goes out at the 35. So all of that confusion makes a moot point anyway. Great hustle on that play that time by Deacon Edgar. He just saw a lane and he took it.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. It doesn't matter what the downs say, what the officials do. You just got to make a play.
He did. He did that, especially after all that confusion, because everybody was like, what the heck? It was a first down. That personal foul is a first down. Oh, nice little spin move there. Now this time in the backfield at the quarterback, Colton Samus. Going to give us a second. Let's call it 2nd and 8. 2nd and 9 maybe. Let's see what they say. 2nd and 8. So Samus in there, back out at the receiver spot now this time. Kind of a wildcat kind of thing going on there. 2 in the backfield with him. He's got in the shotgun, dropping back, looking downfield, looking deep. Passes over the middle. He got hit as he threw. So incomplete that pass is. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 8. So they come back in. He took a shot there as he got that ball off.
When Edgar's only a sophomore, he's not the biggest quarterback out there, and so you kind of worry when he takes those hits like that.
Yeah. Hits like that, no matter the size, hurt.
Yeah.
And here he is, rolling, throws back the other way. He's got a man open. Coda wide open with some blockers. Inside the 20, he's cutting. He's going all the way into the end zone. Coda for the touchdown, Panthers. Point after attempt now. Jude Pennell, the senior. Kick is up. Beautiful looking kick. And it's good. And so just like that, you take the opening drive and you make it 27-14. Let's take a look at that touchdown. That was pretty impressive. Here you see back and dropping back, coming over the middle, back to the outside. Look at that. He's got a wall right there. Look at that. He's got 2 blockers and 1 defender. 1 cut. He's home free. Touchdown. There you go. The big guy. He is a big human, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's tall and he's buff. He's grown into those paws, man. That was a beautiful looking catch. Nice job. All righty, so that changes the complexion here. 27-14. As we're in the 3rd quarter, South takes the opening drive. That's what you need to do. You come out of the locker room, you take your opening drive down, you have a big play, you swing, that last of the Stooges momentum, and you get it going your way.
Yeah, that's exactly what South needed. Now they're kind of back in this game. Something that South felt a little lifeless in the first half. as North just kind of kept adding on and adding on.
Here comes the kick.
Back into the end zone.
So they'll reset, and they'll have it 1st and 10 when they come to the line of scrimmage. 27-14. Less than a 2-touchdown lead.
Yeah.
That one missed extra point might be critical coming down the line. Boy, look at all the people parked out there watching from the street because he can't come in.
Yeah, we're at capacity.
Yeah, a few hundred people. I don't even know what the exact number is, but I know AD Chris was out there with a clipboard checking people in like they were checking into a hotel. Neron looking over the side. He's got a man. Goes outside. He's got Morris. Morris out to about the 30. And he's going to be short at the 29. So it should be 2nd down and 1. Now there's the drum beat I recognize from the Panther band. They got that jungle beat. That's kind of cool. Dun, 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 dun. All those years, I mean, I go back to seeing games here on grass.
Yeah.
And when it was mud pits. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers out there. Brad in the backfield by himself. He'll take the handoff, make a cut, and that's the best way to get him. You got to go down and get his legs, just like it was done there by Carson Joe. How does a running back run? With his legs. How do you stop a running back? Stop his legs.
Yeah. Well, especially someone like Brad who's just going to keep driving.
Yeah.
You can have 2 or 3 guys hanging off of him and still move downfield.
Yeah. But, you know, when you try to grab somebody like that around the shoulder pads, forget it. You grab him around the waist, forget it. You got to go down low, put your shoulder into his hip, grab his legs, and lift. That's the only way to get guys like that down. So last game of the year for South Medford. North Medford will travel up to Sheldon next week to take on the Fighting Irish. Neron on a quarterback draw. He doesn't get far. Gets about 2 yards on the carry.
Really just nowhere to go on that run.
Yeah. And I don't even know that was intentional. I think he backed up and he saw something collapse and decided, I better get out of here.
Yeah.
And he just went. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. So now Neron under center. Gives it back to Brad. He's got a hole in the middle. He gets out there. Looks like he's going to have the first down. He does. Brad now getting close to the 200-yard mark. For the Panthers, want to give congratulations to their seniors. Isaiah McNaught, man, I remember him in Pop Warner. You've also got Caleb Garton, Caleb Burney, Garrett Smith, Blake Shields, Liam Stedman, Ethan Noe, Joel Techmeyer, Garrett Henderson, Jude Pinnell, also Jose Luna, Vincent Walker, Carson Coda's a senior. Man, it was just the other day I was calling Chase Coda's games.
Yeah.
Brody Lewis, Jalen Stedman, Cameron Davis, Nick Varner, Joey Martinez. Ball's loose. That one just came out of the mitts. The rest of the seniors there, Lucas Rivera, Joey Martinez, Charlie Campbell, and Mason Ramirez. Those are your Panther seniors in tonight's game. Donnie Frazier is the principal. Chris Mavong is the athletic director. Helena Russell is the trainer. Great gal. Bill Singler, of course, head coach. Chris Parnell, Damian Jackson, Mike Tejeda, Josh Milholland, and Chad Coda. So 1st and 10 for the Black Tornado. Stack backfield. They toss it back this time to Brad. Look at him just make cuts. And something out of nothing right there for 4 yards.
So momentum running.
Yeah, it's like he reminded me a lot there like of a Walter Payton or Barry Sanders. It's like take a step, nothing there, back up, go the other way, take a step, nothing there, back, go this way. He made like 4 cuts to get 4 yards.
Yeah, well, and that's a combination of what we call football IQ.
Yeah, vision.
Of having vision, seeing the field, and then athleticism to be able to actually make those cuts. Because you can see it, but if you're not able to cut back and change direction quickly, then you're still out of luck.
Yeah. Grant's pass up over Eagle Point, 35-10. There goes Brad up the middle again. Boy, he's met there solidly by that front line on that play for the Panthers. That time 52, Charlie Campbell, the senior. Boom. That's not a guy you want to try to run through.
Yeah. Fourth and 3 now.
Brody Lewis on that line, too. He's another one that's tough. Clackamas 35, Roseburg 0. That one with 11 minutes to go. Here's North Medford now. Somebody calling timeout.
North's going to take a timeout.
South Medford, knowing they had them rattled. So North Medford will take a timeout. We'll take one too. We'll be back. 27-14 our score. We'll be back right after this. Stay with us here on Table Rock Sports.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, Kaya! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Devin Brad gets the first down for the Black Tornado. It's kind of weird. We have the South Medford band over, as we're facing forward, over to our left, and then we have the North Medford band over to our right.
Yeah.
So you can hear one band in one ear and one band in the other ear. Sandusky on the carry. Going to bring up second down and, well, let's call it 8. Theron Gale, the center. Most thankless job in football. Wow. Brad gets out there, gets some yardage. Knocked down initially by Asher Johnson, the junior. Nice tackle.
Yeah, some hard contact. Both times the contact was made.
Yeah. He couldn't go anywhere, but look at that. Look at this. Gets back, gains 3 yards out of what should have been a 3-yard loss. Gets the first down. Let's see, who is this large human? Terrell Kim. Wow, that guy's a freshman. Look at the lineman on the end there. That's a big kid. He's a freshman.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Black Tornado. Colby rolling out. Tosses over the middle. Oh, and it's picked off. Nice job there. Asher Johnson on the pick. Not a well-advised throw.
Yeah, that was tough for Neron.
So we'll take a look here and see. So he's backing up, rolling, just flings it over the middle. Floated it out there a little softer than he had to.
Yeah, well, and I think he wanted to get a little more height on that.
Yeah.
So it kind of dropped in. If anything, he wanted to go too long, not too short, but just not enough oomph on the ball, kind of throwing with that off foot.
Back to live action now. Panthers scored on the drive. Now they have the ball 1st and 10. There's a draw. It's got some yardage. Out across the 30. Gets out to about the 32-yard line.
Not going to pick up much, maybe half a yard.
Clock continues to run as we're under 2 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter from Spiegelberg Stadium in Medford, Oregon. Dropping back to pass, looking over the middle. He's got a man wide open. It's Coda out across the 45, out across the 50 into Black Tornado territory. Goes Coda.
Another big catch for Coda.
Yeah, he's got those coming up right after the other. Here it is, looking across the side. He's wide open. Over the middle, boom. He's just got those big mitts. Nice tackle on the outside, but he gets across midfield. Morris brings him down. Back to live action now. They're not sure where to be. And they have to call a timeout. That's not what Coach wanted. We'll take 1-2 as they take a break here. It is 27-14. We'll be back in just a moment, folks. Stay with us.
At My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Back from the timeout now. Here's the pass. Gonna have to keep it. Going to be a loss of 2 on the play. $30 seconds to go here or so. And they're just letting the clock run. Not in a hurry.
Yeah, Edgar comes in now with the play.
Figure they'll get one more play in before the end of the quarter.
No reason to rush. They get the ball.
Yeah.
As long as they have possession.
They have possession. They have the clock working in their. Don't want to waste another timeout. They may need it down the road. Dropping back now. Big rush. Throws it. He's got a man open. Lots of room. One blocker. Off to the races. Past the 40 down to the 35. Finally brought down out there by Black Tornado Tanner Gurin. And we'll have to see. That is going to be a first down. Let's see, what do we got? It's going to be the end of the quarter.
Yeah, that was Carson Joe with that reception. And,
yeah,
he's
tough.
Just a good downhill runner.
He's tough. So, wait, they're looking to spot the ball here. We're going to have to wait and see. But right now, there's 0 left on the clock. Let's go end of the third. Yep, that is the end of the third quarter. It is 27-14. We're going to take a break here on Table Rock Sports. Thanks for looking at the John L. Scott scoreboard. 27-14. We're back after this. Stay with us. Back in a moment.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
As we get ready here to get into the fourth quarter of play of the 35th annual Black and Blue Bowl. Deputy Soto along with Christopher Janish and Caleb Franklin coming to you from Spiegelberg Stadium. Uh-oh. Gotta run. Gotta run. Oh, he almost came down with the catch. Great effort, though, getting away from the tacklers. And he took a pretty good hit there, too.
Yeah, that is definitely the kind of time that you feel bad for the quarterback.
I mean, what are you going to do? You either throw it away and get the penalty, take the sack and lose 20 yards, or fling it and take the hit.
Yeah, well, and even throwing it away, trying to saying, hey, I'm okay with a penalty, you still have to be able to get the ball up and get it away.
Away
and when you
from
have
somebody.
Two big guys coming at you, that's a...
And, you know, they don't want to stop their tackle.
Yeah.
Henderson in the backfield. Rolling left. He's got a man open, looking downfield. He's going to take off and run. He's saying block. He stays in bounds. Well, they go to stop the clock to move the chains. Got the first down.
Here the Panthers line back up.
First and 10. Uh-oh. Trailer. Prince is on him. Sandusky chases him down all the way down to the 30-yard line.
That is some speed from Jaden Sandusky.
Watch this pursuit off the corner. When they come up here, watch this. We'll bring it up here, right there. Watch this pursuit off the corner. Hike, and here it comes. Speed. Vroom. Look at that. Try to outrun that. Drags him down. Wow, nice. Back to live action now. What a catch. Is it inbounds? It is. Nicely done. And the grab there by Andrew Walker, the sophomore. He wants them on their heels, coach says. Let's go.
Yeah, don't let the defense have any time to think about what just happened.
Yeah. First and goal. Around the outside and into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Flag for celebration. Personal foul. That was after the score.
Let's see.
He's saying get lined up. Oh, it's against North.
Foul against North.
Personal foul against North. So that'll make the try closer. Will they still kick it or will they go for it? Let's see. I think he said it's going to be on the kickoff, assessed on the kickoff. So this could get real interesting here. 27-20. And it's blocked. Oh, he can't run it back. Dylan Holcomb came down with it, but the block.
Is there another flag? There might be.
Offsides against the defense. Wow.
So they'll get another try at that one.
But look at this coming off the corner. Boom. Too bad you can't run those back. It wouldn't have counted anyway because there's a penalty. So the offside penalty
gives them another chance at it.
Well, but it should have been moved closer to the goal. It's still on the same hash mark. He's still on the same point after try. That time it's up. That time it's good. So we're down to a one-score game here, Christopher. 27-26. Just like that. Want to remind you folks that Table Rock Sports is glad to bring you these games, and we do it. We travel up and down the state for you, bringing you all the games. You know, tonight, right now, got any score updates for us, Chris, that can be coming up?
Yeah, let's take a look over at our Table Rock Sports Center.
Big news there.
Yeah, St. Mary's up over Douglas High School, 42-38.
Jamie Young's team coming back.
Yeah, coming back from behind in the third. Crater up 42-7 over Roseburg. That's the first time Roseburg has scored in 3 games.
In 3 games.
They're a young team. They only have, I think, 2 seniors on their team.
And Crater's a good team.
Yeah. Eagle Point at Grants Pass. Eagle Point's trailing 17-42.
GP, I thought they'd be all done, played out after last week's triple overtime.
They said, hey, we're here to play still.
This one's only a 6-point game. And they're going to assess the penalty. So, God, I mean, if there's ever a time to try an onside kick, I mean, what's the worst you're going to do? Give them the ball at the 35?
Yeah. I don't know. You still have plenty of time to. 9 minutes left.
The guy in the booth next door, I know he's got things up his sleeve.
Yeah.
Who's he got down here? He's got some hands down here. Nope, he goes deep. Morris is going to take it in the end zone. Just watch it. So the Black Tornado will start 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Boy, from what was a runaway to now a very exciting game.
Yeah.
That is just, I've seen so many of those in this game. I mean, over the years, I've seen blowouts, I've seen close games, I've seen great competition. It's just an amazing, amazing thing. Going back over the last few years, last year, North won 52-21. The year before that, South 35-0. The year before that, South 55-6. You know, a couple of blowout games. South 31-21, North 24, South 14 the last 5 years of this game. Devin Brad still burning and churning. Panthers yearning to make a tackle. Hey, they gave maybe a yard. Coming up now, 2nd down and 9.
run under center.
Stacked backfield with Sandusky and Brad. Brad gets it, got a hole, running into some Panthers, and the Panther defense is collapsing.
Yeah.
Collapsing on the ball really nicely.
They seem to have found an answer for what they couldn't in the first half.
I think they're saying, okay, when Brad gets the ball, I want to see 11 guys going to Brad.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 6 coming up for the Black Tornado here. They really want to get this first down. I don't think that they want to give the ball back to the Panthers, who are really hot right now.
No, that's the last thing they want to do. Got to take it one play at a time, but you got to look at that first down.
Panthers with 2 scores coming out of the second half. Shutting out North in the second half. Neron going deep. He's got a catch made. First down. Danny Cassette with the big grab. Here's a quick look at that pass. Come out of the huddle. Throws it. Cassette makes a quick grab, and then the yards after the catch is what's so important. That's what got the first down. Cassette with the big play there. Back to live action. It'll be 1st and 10. Brad following his blockers. And he gets across the 40 out to the 42. Another 4 yards there. Approaching 200 yards now for Devin Brad. It's just every time he picks up the ball, it's 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah.
And then when it's not 30 or 40.
Yeah, well, South's had a couple of good times they've started him at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah.
And if you get 2 of those in a row, you put some pressure on North, make them throw the ball.
Stack backfield again, Sandusky and Brad. Brad gets it. Boy, he's got a big hole there, and off to the races. Devin Brad to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Devin Brad and the Black Tornado. And that just went smack dab right up the middle, and he just had some blocking that opened up. You could have drove a Volkswagen through that hole.
Yeah, that's the run that they've been wanting the last 5 times they give it to Brad.
So that is just an amazing run by that young man right there. Cassette on for his attempt. And the point is up and good. Let's take a look at that run by Brad one more time. Here you see he gets the handoff, and boom, look at that hole, just right up the middle. And he's off to the races. There's some fast guys trying to catch him, too. Look at that. They're just like, they just can't get there. But they all came up and said, we were right behind you. Devin Brad, over 200 yards rushing in this game. He could be approaching his mark of 239.
Yeah.
Might break his own record. You know you're pretty darn good when you're breaking your own record. You know, you have the all-time leading record for the Black and Blue Bowl rushing. Tebow behind him by 1 yard. But then he's about to break that record here now. .6:05 to go. Little squib kick by... Oh, no, it's getting loose, and they're just going to let it roll in the end zone. Well, so the clock won't start. They'll take the ball at the 20-yard line. So North Medford leads the series here in number of wins over the year. Not by much, though. They'd sure like to add on to that total tonight. South Medford's got something to say about it. They're making a nice comeback. Still only down by 13.
Yeah, let's see if they can keep the momentum going that they've built up with back-to-back scores in the beginning part of this half.
So Crater over Roseburg, that one a final.
42-7. Picked up not much yardage gained.
Couple yards at best. Let's see if they gave him 2 or 3. What? They didn't give many. Wow. I thought he got a yard at least. Under 6 minutes to go in this one. Well, it's history. Crater 42, Roseburg 7. Oh, lots of room here. Takes the nice slide. He hurt his ankle.
Yeah, he's kind of being a little bit ginger on that ankle.
Yeah, he's kind of, when he did the slide, I think the ankle kind of rolled a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's tough. He's coming out. He's a tough player. Oh, geez. Good defensive play there on a little bit of a broken play. Tanner in there on the tackle. And we could hear we could hear from the box next door that they weren't in the right formation. Then he wanted a timeout and they couldn't get it. Nightmare for a coach.
Yeah. It's like being caught in quicksand.
Yeah. 2nd and 12. Just over 4 minutes to go in this game. 35th annual Black and Blue. Quite the swan song it is. Dropping back. Breaking out. Looking for... Gets it out. Pass complete. He's got a little bit of room. He gets out to the 30, but he's brought down there. Dylan Holcomb. Carson Joe tried to get something there. I mean, good job in the backfield trying to scramble away Deacon Edgar. I'll tell you what, for a sophomore quarterback, he's playing pretty good.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, sophomore quarterback making these kind of plays in this high-intensity game.
Well, and the biggest thing you can tell, he's not playing scared.
Right.
He has that vision of the field, and even when he's scrambling, he's keeping his eyes downfield. And a lot of times you see sophomore quarterbacks or even junior quarterbacks come in and they get a little bit frazzled in the backfield when they start getting rushed and they're scared to get tackled, and you just don't see that from him.
No. He reminds me a lot of Robbie Patterson.
Yep.
He's not going to get away that time. Nathan Sandusky with the big play.
Sandusky just brought his defender with him.
Yeah. It's like, come on, let's go get this guy and bring him down. And again, coming off that edge. You know, you can see here he comes off that edge, around the corner, and grabs him and takes him down. Sandusky with another big defensive performance.
Now 4th and long, and it looks like South might be going for it.
It's 4-down territory.
Yeah. Anywhere is 4-down territory at this point.
Yeah, just under 2.5 to play. Look at the prevent defense. Cassette man-to-man outside on the other side. Morris on this side.
We're going to get a timeout taken by North Medford.
Black Tornado calling a timeout this time. Okay, so they'll call a timeout. And we'll take one too. We'll be right back after this. Stay with us here on Table Rock Sports.
I think in our stores that we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherb coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Flag down on the play.
Is that going to be pass interference down
I
here?
believe so. I think they're going to get Morris on the pass interference. Let's see. They're going to confer with the red cap. Joe Mattis, the linesman. It is against the Black Tornado. So they're going to mark 15 yards from where the original line of scrimmage is. It's not a NFL at the spot of the foul. Boy, that would really work in their favor.
Yeah.
So that's still going to bring up 4th down.
We'll see what South has cooked up here.
Come to the line. Down here on the near side is Andrew Walker. 2 in the backfield. Nolan Morris playing tight. Bump and run. Pass over the middle. Coda. Big man, big time. Big play. Got some moves. Got some speed. There he goes down the sideline. Morris gets him out of bounds right about the 1-yard line. But not before a huge catch and play for the Panthers. Got a whistle down in the end zone. Got a player hurt. Morris kind of has a, but they're going to keep playing. He came out of bounds. So 1st and goal, Panthers.
Just walks in for the touchdown.
Wow. Big one there. You always got to love, like, when the touchdowns happen and then you hear the team's fight song. Band members live for that.
Yeah. All right, lining up now for the extra point.
Low snap. They get it up. Kick is good. And just like that, we're back to a 6-point lead again. What do we got? A flag on the field there? Hold on a second.
Yeah, flag down there. Let's see what the...
Personal foul against the Panthers, and that's going to be assessed on the kickoff. So it is 34-28, our score. And boy, oh boy, it doesn't get hairier than this. Minute 19, 6 minutes. I'm thinking we're going to see an onside kick.
Yeah.
Minute 19. That, or you know what is the Achilles heel of a lot of teams is the pooch kick. The pooch kick is a better onside kick than an onside kick.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's I think the onside kick's a higher percentage when they're expecting it.
Yeah. Unlike, in the Super Bowl when the New Orleans Saints did it to open up the second half.
Yeah.
That was still great.
Well, that's what I used to do in Madden. I'd always onside kick.
Yeah. What are you, Thurston? Remember they didn't have a kicker that year or something? They would just onside kick every kick?
Well, I had like Madden 2006,
Yeah.
There's a 50-50 chance you're going to get the ball.
Minute 53 to go in this one. Here comes what's looking like a onside kick to the left side. They do it. It goes down. Oh, the ball's loose. Did the Panthers come up with it? And they did. The Panthers get the onside kick. Goodness gracious. This could be really fun coming down the stretch.
Yeah, wow.
It's funny, no time came off the clock.
No one had possession.
There's a pass to the outside. He's going to get it away. He's got a man open. He's got some room across the 40, 45, out to the 48. His shoe came off. I think that's Henderson. Yeah, his shoe came off. Yeah, he's got to go out. Oh, penalty. What's it going to be? Tag on a personal foul to this. See what they say. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Black Tornado. That's a killer right there. That's like 2 first downs.
Yeah. At this point of the game, you can't afford that.
Yeah, this is where you got to be playing level-headed.
Look at that. Pull out the rule book, making sure we've got everything in order.
Yeah. Where did it occur? Where'd the foul happen? Well, I'll tell you who I'd be looking for over the middle right about now.
Yeah.
That's a big 15er right there. And you still got time on the clock. Minute 39 to go. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. 6 will tie it. 7 will win it. In the shotgun, Edgar. Tell you what, earning some stripes tonight. Prince comes off the field for the Black Tornado. Here we go. And off on the draw, goes up the middle. Panthers still have 2 timeouts. Gain of maybe a yard. Got to watch. Where's Coda? Got to watch for him. There he comes on that play. Pass is complete over the middle. Morris makes the tackle. But a great grab there by Andrew Walker. That's another first down for the Panthers.
They're marching their way down the field.
Here comes Coda. In the corner, the big man. Oh, they're going to get a pass interference call. He pushed off. Let's take a look here. In the corner. So now this is going to put him in a real good position here. Let's see. Readjust. 44 seconds on the clock. It's going to be 1st and 10. Or is it 1st and goal? And North Medford calls a timeout. We'll keep it right here. And that's North Medford's last timeout. Boy, coach has got to get his defense a breather, number one. Panthers just driving down the field, but they're tired.
Yeah.
It's like, here's where you got to suck it up, boys. Both teams. I mean,
everybody's gas tank's on empty right now.
how is this for a black and blue game? 44 seconds left. They're at the 10-yard line, down by 6. Touchdown wins it, extra point.
This is wild.
This is one of the best I've seen in my 15 years doing this. This is fun. 44 seconds left, 6-point deficit. 6 wins it, 6 ties it, 7 wins it. Yeah. They're going to win. They're going to go to win it. They only need one to, yeah.
If at halftime you would have told people this was going to be the last minute
Well,
of
the
the
people
game,
who left at halftime.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over. I don't hear anybody singing, so. It gets to the outside. Gets pushed out of bounds. He gets down. Comes down to this. 34 seconds to go. Oh, he's telling the clock. He's telling the clock to adjust. What does that say? 51 now? Something went wrong with the clock because it says 51. It's not even a time. Oh, they're at 46. All right, so they put it at 36 seconds. They changed it. He's going to have to scramble. He's got some room. He's got the end zone. There's the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
What a play.
I'll tell you what. This is an all-important point after kick.
Yeah.
And he's coming on the edge, too. He's been there the last time. Here's the kick. It's up. It's good. And the Panthers take the lead with seconds remaining in the game, 35-34. Let's take a look at that touchdown again one more time. There it is. Scrambles, runs to the outside, and he's done it all night like that. Edgar into the end zone, just outside the reaches of Morris, in for the Panther touchdown. And it is a touchdown for the Panthers and the extra point. And what a comeback. What a comeback. Back to live action. Boy, oh boy, we couldn't enjoy it more on a Friday night if I scripted it. Unbelievable. Historic. So what do we got here? Matching up clocks. 29 seconds is what they've got up there. So we'll change ours to 29. 29 seconds. I'm guessing a squib kick of some kind. No, they go deep. And he's in the end zone, so the clock doesn't run. So 29 seconds. North Medford, no timeouts. This is a tough call here for Coach. No timeouts, so you got to just go from the hip. You got to, whatever you do, you got to stay close to the sideline. Because if you get caught in the middle, you're not going to have time to come up and spike the ball.
Yeah, and you got to do stuff that guys already know. You don't have a...
Yeah. This is like go to the garbage can and hang a left.
Yeah.
Morris down here, Cassette down here on this side. Got Caleb Garton down here on Morris. Pass quick to the outside. And he rushes, gets out of bounds. Gets out to the 30. That's going to be a first down. 24 seconds left. "24 seconds on the clock." Morris, Cassette, also coming down here on the near side too is Alex Pugliano. Pugliano goes back to the other side, so they split them 2 and 2. Brad in the backfield. Don't think he's going to be running the ball. I think he's going to be swinging out as a blocker. They get it to the outside. Cassette with a big catch at the first down marker, maybe just shy, but a big catch for Danny Cassette.
Bigger than the first downs that he got out of bounds.
Yeah. He got a few yards, got him down out of bounds. "19 seconds to go. And it is going to be 2nd and 1. I'll tell you, this is a Friday night to remember. 3 receivers on top. Near on back, looking. He's looking deep. He's deep, throwing a deep ball. He's got Morris. Morris is down there, and the ball knocked out of his hands. Oh, penalty there. Taunting. Deacon Edgar got in his face after making a great play and said something to him that the ref heard and didn't like. That'll be an automatic first down. And so they're going to come back. It'll be a first down, 15-yard penalty, but better that than the completed long pass. I mean, it was a great defensive play, but then he got in the receiver's face and was like taunting him, and the referee was right there.
Yeah. Now you got to wait another 19 seconds to do anything if you're going to.
Oh, now we're down to 11. Down to 11 seconds, so they got 1, maybe 2 plays if you can get it off here. 1st and 10. Of the 35 years of this game, this is probably one of the closest, most exciting. Crowd cheering defense. Near on, rolling left, looking to throw. He's got to run it. He's got to get out of bounds, and he does. Right in front of Joe Mattis, right there at the 42-yard line. 5 seconds on the clock.
Where's field goal range for this North Medford team?
That's a little out.
Yeah.
That's a little out. I mean, Danny's good, but that would be a 60-yard field goal. 62-yard field goal.
Timeout?
They don't have one. South calls a timeout. Wow. Well, we'll keep it right here. I'll tell you what. Let's see in the course of history. 26, 35-8, 34-21, 34-14, 28-21, 31-28. The 2001 game, 31-28 North. South 45-41, 2002. 28. 2019 North over South in 2005. 42, 49, 22. Other than that, they've not been close games.
Yeah.
This is the closest of the 35 years. That according to BG Gould. So we'll see it. There you see both. 1 play to go. 11. I mean, 5 seconds. Yeah, you basically got one play.
Yeah.
Do you try the hook and ladder? Do you try the multiple touchback pass? Or you just throw a bomb and hope for a pass interference call? Look at the defense going back there. 4 in the backfield. Made the catch. 1 second on the clock. Catch made there by Bryce Dyer. So now this will definitely be the last play of the game, barring a penalty. One second, one play, one final game for the Panthers this season.
That'll be it.
There you see it. A final for the ages. 35-34. Black Tornado Panther rivalry goes on again in the record book. That is a big one. Soak it in, people. Soak it in. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, 35-34, South Medford with a comeback for the ages. Comeback for the ages. Probably the most exciting game. The Panthers have won the Black and Blue Bowl for 2021 with a comeback in the second half that for a moment we thought was going to be over and done.
Yeah.
And then they brought it back again, made some big plays, made some big passes, and incredible performance by the Panthers, celebrating on the sideline as they well-deservedly earned it. Black Tornado walking off, upset. I understand why. They had it in the bag. They were up by 20 points, and it got away. That's a tough one. There's Bill walking over there saying congratulations to some people. Just watch and soak it in, folks. This is victory, what it feels like. The Panthers victors tonight in the Black and Blue Bowl. The 35th Black and Blue Bowl. Enjoy the view. Enjoy the sounds.